Hello everyone, this is Just a Dad. Today I'm going to do an unboxing and show you how to install this Ring small solar panel. So here's everything that comes in the box. We do get a mount. Here is the actual solar panel. The cord is USB-C and it's 80 inches long. It's permanently attached. I'm going to show you how to mount it, but we also, if the camera takes USB-C, you plug it right into the camera, but if it takes this round power connector, you're going to add this little adapter. So you plug that in like that. We get the mounting hardware to mount the mounting ring. So here's what this looks like. Now, you may think you have to loosen that screw, but you don't. You can adjust that. It's got like a little clicker in there. But if you do need to adjust that, it is the Ring. It doesn't come with this tool, but that's the Ring doorbell screwdriver that takes that special security bit. But we can loosen this. We can turn it, tighten it down. Yeah, and that came off of the USB-C connector. Here's a little seal to help keep it watertight around there. And we get two little bags of screws. Here's some clamps for clamping the cable. So if you need to clamp the cable up, you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those with screws and wall anchors. These are the screws for mounting the wall plate. So this cord is flat, again, 80 inches long. And here are some cable clamps. You're going to put it in there, and then you're going to put the screw through to clamp up the cable. That's a pretty big screw for that clamp. I might put a little smaller screw in. But here's the screws for mounting this. Now here's the actual solar panel. Now again, that wire is permanently attached and it's going to slide in like this from the top. I have to lift that little lever up right there. And it should click into place. Now I can rotate this. I have to loosen this nut and rotate it like this. I could have it like this, or rotate it, or I could have it left to right parallel. All right, let's go over some measurements. 5 inches it sticks out from the wall. The screw pattern is 3 inches apart. This overall bracket is 4 1/4. The actual sun panel is 7 inches by about 4 1/4. It's not super thick. Almost a 1/2 inch thick. And again, when I need to remove the sun panel, lift this little lever right here and it comes off. Put it on. So on the back of the solar panel, it says maximum power output is 1.9 watts. Maximum voltage 5 volts, maximum current 380 milliamps, so about 0.38 amps. So if you have a Ring spotlight cam, on the back side here, take this little cover off. Now that will expose the USB-C connector. So I can plug this solar panel directly into this. I don't need that adapter. Now there's nothing you do in the settings. I'm going to show you that in the Ring settings. There's nothing you do in here. Now these cameras come with one battery, so you can add a second battery, but hopefully that's going to keep, if you have enough sun available, it's going to keep the battery charged up. You have to keep your battery installed. You can't remove your battery and just be powered with solar. It's only meant to keep this charged up when it's not being used very much. Now here I have the other Ring camera. You're simply going to take this is where the power comes from. That one right there. So here I will need to use this adapter. So you plug the adapter in, and now you're going to plug the USB-C into here. Make sure you push it in all the way. That can be a little tricky. Okay, so if you have it plugged in all the way, it will be up just a little bit. That's all the way in. Now it is powering this up. Again, I still have to leave. This can only take one battery. I still have to leave this battery installed. It's just going to help maintain and charge it, hopefully when it's not being used much. Okay, so here I have my two outdoor cameras. Now you don't have to put it right next to the camera. You do have a cable, again, that's 80 inches long. So I could put this, you want to put this like south so that it's getting a lot of sun for the majority part of the day. So I'm going to go ahead and mount it. It's easier to mount. Let's take it off. Now let's mount it. Okay, so I've got one of the screws installed. Again, you could mount this like this or like this. I'm going to mount it left, right. There it is, nice and secure. Again, now you're going to take the solar panel, slide it on. Again, you may have to lift that little lever up. Now it's in place. And now all I got to simply do, now I can put this. There is a nice cord wrap on the back here. Let me show you that. They've designed this pretty nice. So if the excess cord, wrap it up right there. And now I'm simply going to run it over and put it on the back side of this camera. Let me show you that. I can plug it into this one. I could have plugged it into the Pro. And now if I got a wire clamp, I could clamp that right there. But yeah, you can see, and then I can angle this. Again, you don't have to loosen that screw. This is not very heavy. That screw is just right. Turn it to where I need it. I may have to let a little bit of wire out. You know, turn it that way. I can really, really angle it left or right. So you should be able to get this where it's in the sun the majority of the time. Tighten that nut down. Again, not super tight. Okay, now this thing's it's not going to turn. It still will move left or right, but. Okay, so you don't have to do anything, but I am going to show you. Let's go to, click the light that you plugged it into. Go to settings. Hit this right here. Now down here under power settings, it shows you I only have one battery installed. You're not going to see that it's charging the battery or anything. You can see where this is power usage. So if something's really taking up a lot of your battery, you could go in here and change the settings to where it didn't do that as much. But under device settings, you're going to go to general. Then you're going to go to power mode. Now you don't have to do this. I just want to show you. You need to leave it in battery mode. You don't want to change it to wired mode. You could put something you plug into this, but I want to show you if you try, switch to. So if I try, it's going to say, only do this if you've connected it to a power supply. If you're using a solar panel, stay in battery mode. So I'm going to cancel that. That's what's really nice about this. I simply plug it in and I don't have to do anything else. I don't have to go into the settings. I don't have to change anything. Again, this thing is just really, really nice. Easy to install, long cord, and it just works. You know, it's from the wall, it's going to stick out 5 inches. Again, there's just so many different angles. Loosen this up, rotate this. You know, I can go straight up. When it's like that, that's about 3.5 inches to about 8 inches. I could go for almost completely vertical, and I can go down. And it's nice that everything is still weatherproof. I can still have these outside. There's a seal here. I'm not going to get water in here. This is designed to be outside and get wet. So I hope this unboxing and setup video helped. Thanks everybody for watching.